Okay. Wait. This is some peculiar landscape. It almost looks alien. Oh yeah, it is sharp. We're in Texas, this area for the corner. It's like a lot of mineral deposits out here. I'm gonna have to jump, so hold on. Okay, doing good. There we go. An attempt at making rope. An attempt at making rope. What I've got to use is a reed and a knife. First thing I'm going to do is lay it down flat on this log I've got here, and I'm going to splice it into segments. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but I'm going to try to keep mine all the same width. This way, when I weave it together, or braid it, it doesn't have any lumps in it. So, just do that. Just do that. All the way down the length of your reed. Okay, so I've got my strands. Now I'm going to braid them together. I've got 4, but I'm only going to use 3 because I don't know how to French braid. I just know how to normal braid. And so just keep doing that. Okay, so I'm not the best braider in the world, but after a while, you get down to this. It's a usable rope out of 3 strands. Now, you have an advantage over me if you know how to French braid and you can use 4 strands. So, just make your rope. Well, as you can see behind me, the sun is setting here, and we're getting prepared for our 3rd night out in Big Bend. And we are setting up camp. There's Kenan preparing the tent. There's Brian making himself a little pad in case it gets hot. He's going to sleep there. We all decided to sleep in the tent last night, and that was pretty hot. Big difference from the night before. It was really cold. That mountain over there, we showed you that. That's what we summited today. Pretty nice, fun little climb. Pretty dangerous. We got plenty of pictures of that, which you know you have seen or will be seeing. It's fun. Took quite a while. Expended a lot of energy. But yeah, the sun's going down pretty quick, so I suppose I should hop up and help make camp. Alright, bye.
Wilderness bathing.
Yeah.
Because
Nope,
you can't
still
bathe.
burns your eyes.
Because you can't bathe in the streams. So, we've resorted to a cup with soapy water and an Algene full of fresh water to bathe with. and a sock to dry with.
Notice I'm using the neck, no foot juice.
The neck of a dirty sock. See, I'm going to use a clean thermal layer and then just let it dry.
Oh yeah.
Because I have more thermal layers that I'm going to wear at once. So.
Oh, it feels so good to be cleaned.
Hello there, it's Curtis. We are on night 3 of our Big Bend trip, and it is evening, about 9:30, coming to a close on December 28th. Today was a good day, not nearly as exhausting as yesterday. After all, we did hike 15 to 20 miles yesterday, 70-pound packs on our back, through mountains, through an entire mountain range, might I actually say. And to where we're at today, where we decided to just hang out in this area for 3 nights, and because there's a water source. We were supposed to find 2 springs yesterday on our way up here, but just they were dried up. So we decided to, just stay here next to a known water source. And then Friday afternoon, start heading back to where our vehicle is parked, near about there. Park there. Camp there for about one more night, and then head out Saturday night. Head back home. But today was good. We got to summit a mountain, got some pretty good climbing in there, which of course you got video and you got pictures of. There is, however, some images and video that we could not take for safety reasons. We had to have all of our hands and feet in the climb. It was too dangerous to try to take any photos of that. We had to be fully focused on what we were doing, because there was a lot of dangerous stuff we were doing that, falls you're not coming back from, But yeah, we're back here. We're bored, catching, beating up moths, playing skeet, flashlight rock skeet, that is. And we drank a good cup of coffee earlier, kind of just enjoying our time right now. I'd imagine I'll be going to bed here pretty soon. I want to have some good energy for the morning, and it's not very easy to sleep out here. Right now it's not cold, really. I'd say 40s. Not too cold at all. You see, I am only in my base layer thermals, though they are very thick base layer thermals, as are the other 2. It's not that cold. The night before was a bit colder, not bad, didn't feel that at all, because we were all 3 huddled in a tiny little tent. The night before that was terrible, absolutely cold. I was freezing my butt off in all of my layers, every single one. So yeah, we're enjoying our time. We're stargazing right now, and I wish the camera would pick up these stars, because it is absolutely beautiful, especially with the silhouette of the mountains in front of them, all around us. But yeah, just doing my end of the day review, and that's that. I will catch y'all again later. Thanks for listening.
Well, hey guys, it's Kenan. It's the end of the day. It's about, let's see, what time is it? It's 9:45 right now. We're getting ready to go to bed here pretty soon. Just kind of chilling. We made some coffee, that was not so good. It's this stuff right here. This Nature's Bounty coffee, Nature's Coffee Kettle. That's what it is. 100% Colombian coffee. It's supposed to be ready to brew in the bag or whatever. Yeah, not so good. We decided we don't like that stuff. It's really weak. And got coffee grounds all in my teeth. A lot of coffee grounds in my coffee. Like the last swig I took, I spit it back. I don't spit out coffee. I love coffee. I spit it back. It was that gross. And so we've just been chilling ever since. Probably see or have seen a few of our videos of us chasing moths with the lights, or skeet shooting with the flashlight, and all the random stuff we're doing. We're practicing our Bigfoot walks, things of that nature, having fun, surviving in the wilderness. It's a pretty fun day today. We just kind of chilled, we packed up, we broke camp. And well, we had a hot breakfast, and then we broke camp. Took our time leaving camp this morning. It was like 11 before we left camp, and went and climbed a mountain and chilled out up on the summit of the mountain for a little bit, and then went down into this weird otherworldly terrain that almost looked like it could have been a meteor crater at one point in time, and kind of explored in there a little bit, and then went back to our gear, went back to the springs, made dinner, and then packed up our gear and came and found this place where we're camping out for the night. We've just been chilling. We went and explored this ravine nearby. Went and hiked a good 15 minutes up the ravine. It was some fun stuff. We found a nice patch of like soft gravel sand and we jumped off into it. It was fun. But anyways, we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm sleeping outside tonight, so if something happens to me, you'll know that it was Kenan and Curtis's fault.
What? We're not saving him.
Sure. They're sleeping in the tent. I'm sleeping out here.
You were volunteering.
It's a beautiful, I know, it's a beautiful night. It feels like the AC is on. I get to see all the stars. And, yeah. It was a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Good night.
Good morning, audience. It is Thursday, December 29th now. Still a wee bit chilly outside. And, yeah, it was a good night. We all slept pretty well. It was pretty uncomfortable for me and Brian, I would assume, because our thermal rests, our sleeping pads that shield us from the cold ground and just make it a more comfortable pad to sleep on, got holes on them somewhere along our journey and don't hold the air that much easier, so it's just like sleeping on rocks. Kenan is brewing us a nice hot cup of coffee now. Got a little camp percolator there. So that's going to be very nice and enjoyable. Yeah.
Good morning, it's Thursday, day 3, and it's a beautiful day. Sun rose about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I slept very well last night. I slept outside the tent, in my sleeping bag, because it's just way too hot in there. Couldn't stand it, so I slept outside. It was very peaceful, very cool, felt like the air conditioner was on all night, and yeah, woke up this morning, had some jerky, cup of coffee, very good breakfast. I'm about to have some granola and cookies out of my Mountain House meals. My lips are really chapped, like cracking hard. So, you know, if you're out here in the desert, you might want to bring some chapstick. I'm gonna find a solution for that today. Also, my fingers are getting so dry, it's like they're bleeding, they're cracking up. Yesterday, climbed the mountain, and that was very fun. Kenan planked on the top of the peak. Let's see. What else? I'm a little sore, but everything's good. Oh, also, need to find a way to brush my teeth. I didn't bring a toothbrush, none of us did. We're dumb for not bringing one. But I'm sure some of the plants out here will act as a bristle to just scrape my teeth. So, and then I could use that soap to to clean the inside of my mouth. I know, it sounds nasty, and it's going to be like childhood punishment all over again, but hey, it cleans. And it's camp soap, so it's non-toxic. I'll try it, and I'll let you guys know how it went. But that's all I have to say for now. Let the day begin.
Last night was very interesting. Last night, Brian decided make your Wookiee call, Brian. Yes, Brian did that. Brian made his Wookiee call, and actually, to our surprise, in all the mountains around us, we saw the silhouettes of hundreds of Wookiees. Yeah, Wookiees, like hundreds of them. Just, you know, we saw the silhouettes of them. It was dark, we couldn't see them, but we saw the silhouettes just kind of stand on the mountains, you know, and kind of do this little war thing, you know. And we heard lots of it, and it was pretty awesome. I was a bit scared because I was like, oh man, they're gonna come attack us now. But you know, a few seconds of them doing their little war thing, they just kind of ducked down, and we never saw them again. It was.
We tried to pull out the camera, but it was too dark. You couldn't see anything.
So demonstrate
and
now.
they were too far away, so you couldn't hear them.
Yes, it was very interesting. So I think today we're going to go climb a higher peak, get another peak, and hopefully we'll see some in the area. And if not, then whatever. Oh well. Okay. Look at that rock. Check out that rock. Nothing special about it. Just a rock. There are trillions of them out here. Hello there, y'all. Brian has indeed found a way to brush his teeth out here in the wilderness. What he's done is he's taken a knife, right there obviously, and he's taken a little tiny piece off of our climbing rope.
It was just free, came with the
Grappling hook. And what he's doing is he's fraying the end of it and sticking a stick through it, to which he will just brush his teeth like any normal toothbrush.
And I'm going to use soap.
And soap. It's not going to be tasty, but it will certainly...
It's non-toxic. It's camping soap.
And it will certainly be disinfecting, so it's not the greatest thing in the world, but
phosphate-free.
it's good.
You should mix a small amount of Jack Daniels with your soap.
Make it flavored.
Or not even so much the flavor, but more like drinking points. It's like mouthwash.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Well, we will check back in with you once he's finished, and
She's definitely recording doing this.
oh, okay, all right, let's record him.
I'm pretty sure the audience wants to see this. I know I do.
Like I said, it's not going to taste good, but it's going to clean my teeth. I'm sure I don't get stabbed by this thing.
That would suck.
It's working.
How's it taste?
I'm not tasting it.
With your rope, put a lighter to it so it doesn't fray all the way down a little bit more. Teeth brushing in a row.
It doesn't taste that bad. It's super different.
Nice.
Hey there, it's me once again. Yes, I just wanted to share a little tidbit of knowledge out here. We do have the Word of God out here, which we have been enjoying every day. So, being out here in this vast wilderness of God's creation, beautiful, as intimidating and dangerous as it is, it's still beautiful. It's God's creation for us, and we've been enjoying it to its potential, and have been hearing God in it all, and have been studying His Word. So yeah, you know, just nice little bit of knowledge for you. That's it.
You know, one of my favorite pieces of equipment on this trip was the Nikon AW100, which you can see in the reflection right here. It's a great camera. It went with us to the top of the mountain, and it survived. But it's waterproof, it's shockproof. The battery lasts a good while. And
Get spare batteries off brand for $2.
yeah, spare batteries are $2 a piece, and they last not as long as the name brand, but for $2 you can't beat it. So I bought 15 of them. Anyway, this was shot on the Nikon AW100.
Fantastic camera, and it has stuck with us without issue the entire time. Are you videoing it or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted pictures.
Brian rappelling down the cliff. Curtis down there, back up belaying him.
For now, we're going to find a spot that we can rappel or climb or something. Utilize the gear that we have. Cameramen have to endure whilst they climb. I got it.
Oh gosh, I should have stood this one. Burning. Alright.
Lips are so dry, and the gnats drive me crazy. And in the most recent note, we found a waterfall dried out. It's right down here. Probably can't tell the depth from the camera, but it's pretty far, 30 feet.
More than that. 50. Oh, absolutely 50.
Oh, and chapstick.
Savior out here.
Yes.
I never use chapstick, nor does Brian, ever. I think it's been years since last time I used it. But out here, it's so stinking dry, and all the dust and dirt we kick up, instantly it's dry and cracking. It's crazy. Oh.
Relief. Ah, that's much better. Should probably just do what we did. just butt slide down it.
Or
that.
yeah.
Nice tree, nice tree, nice tree. That's not nice. That's not a good one.
Step one.
This is sycamore. They only grow where there's steady water supply. So there's got to be a spring around here somewhere.
We're in a ravine, and we're heading up on the corner of a ravine. This is where it ends, and it's fed by a waterfall, an inlet, or a spring over there. And we think that there could be a cougar. There are a couple of holes up in the hills where a cougar might be able to fit. And we're walking through with caution, making sure that we don't get surprised by anything.
Brian, that's not even half the weight. Brian, there's bear tracks out here. More likely if we got out and stop pressing forward. Because we're going to corner something and it's going to attack.
There are also bears.
This is foolish. Cut out now. Can't afford to be foolish in a place like this.
Right now we are perched on a rock. We can see all around us. And Kenan is suggesting that there's nothing nearby. Reason? There are birds chirping.
And I can see them in the bushes behind us and in front of us. And the birds would know before we do that there's a predator nearby. And they would still their movement and silence the noise.
That's where we want Kid to go. Up there.
And right back to our stuff. We are all of our gear.
Okay, folks. So, before going in the wilderness, a pair of binoculars is an essential. Not a cheap pair. This is what happens. Straps break, binoculars fall, binoculars break. Do yourself a favor, spend a few extra dollars, and get the good ones. They'll last longer and work better. And in the end, they will prove their worth because they won't break like these.
How many of you can say that you've shaved in the outdoors with nothing but a cup and a small mirror and a straight razor? Well, I tell you today, I can say that. Got some soap, got a little cup with some water in it from the fresh spring. We'll lather it up. So I've got some cream. Yeah, just a little.
down, it gets significantly colder.
Yeah. It's pretty easy. If you don't use a straight razor, I suggest you try it out at least. This is what I use every day. It's a lot better. There you go. Smooth shave.
Like out of shaving cream or something. And so I was like, you know what? Soap will work.
Oh, just so you know, the camera's rolling.
Oh, that's nice. Hello there.
It's the end of Thursday. Yeah, I'm sure. And let's see, what did we do today? We climbed a mountain that we didn't mean to climb. Turned out being a really good view up there. Got some good photos. We did find a secret government facility. The photo will be posted later on, proving that we saw it. From the mountain, we went down and came to a ravine. We could have entered through a waterfall, but we didn't have any anchors to attach our lines, so we couldn't rappel down. So we worked our way down and we found a more gradual way into the ravine. We went in, it was nice and green to the left, and kind of like a almost Mars look to the right. So we followed it left, ended up being a spring in there. But before we found the spring, we had suspicions that we were being followed or seen by a predatory animal, either a bear or a mountain lion. Doesn't really matter which, both are bad. So we posted up on a giant boulder while Kenan stayed on the ground and investigated the tracks. Turns out nothing was in there. We did find the spring, which was more like a seep, and it was guarded by a hive of honeybees. Give me a cougar over a honeybee any day. Yeah, well, they weren't. They could have been. We just didn't disturb them. I know what it's like to be chased by bees for a mile, running your hardest, and you still hear the buzz of them popping on your head. It's not fun. So I instructed everyone to be quiet because they don't like vibrations. And apparently I didn't say bees, I just said shh. And so everyone started freaking out because they thought I saw like a mountain lion or something. Well, no, it was just bees. So they wouldn't be quiet when I said shh. They just got louder. Fortunately, the bees did not care. We got by. The water was pretty clear. It wasn't as abundant as the Mule Ears spring, but it was probably drinkable with purification tablets, of course. Okay, so we got out of there. Kenan found some more tracks, followed them, found cougar tracks this time. and we headed out, and then we exited through the left up a hill, came to a trail, went back to the spring, I believe. No, we went back to our gear first to get our water bottles. Then we went back to the spring, ate some dinner, came back, took my first outdoor shower with 32 ounces of water, as you learned earlier in this video. And then I also shaved, first time in the wilderness, shaved with a straight razor, in probably 5 tablespoons of water with some soap to lather it up. What else? Oh, my Maglite batteries are dying on this thing. But I used it a lot last night with the moth fishing. Oh, tomorrow we're leaving. We're probably going to eat a meal before we leave in the morning. And then we're hiking or potentially hitchhiking back to the truck. Yeah, another note, hitchhiking is apparently legal in national parks, but nowhere else in Texas. Tonight's supposed to be the coldest night, right, Curtis? Where are you?
So far, the coldest night was the first night we were here. And I'm basing my knowledge on the forecast before we ever got here a week ago. So that very well could have changed. But according to the forecast I checked last, tonight was going to be the coldest. And that very well could have changed.
Okay.
I see no signs of it getting any weather change, because there's no clouds, no extra gusts of wind. So I'm assuming that forecast has changed.
Alrighty. So I have my Mylar blanket right by my sleeping bag. I'm sleeping outside again. So is Kenan. But if it gets chilly, too chilly, I'm going to put that Mylar blanket underneath my sleeping bag and layer up. Also, everyone else in this camp, Kenan and Curtis, think that the Little Dipper is this little fuzzy spot in the sky.
Yeah.
I am a witness. Last night I saw the Little Dipper, which is right now you can see it. The Big Dipper is not over the horizon yet. But, I'm all blinded by this light. But,
nope, I don't see it.
But, in maybe an hour or an hour and a half, you will be able to see the Little Dipper and then a Big Dipper. So, everyone will, you all won't be able to see because we can't take photos of the stars very well. But, these two will know.
How wrong you are.
Right. Okay.
Thursday the 29th. It's now about 9:40. And I'm actually standing here in what Brian and I refer to as the shower. Because this is where we decided to take our outdoor showers at separate times. And it was very chilly because the sun was going down. The sun was actually already behind the mountain. But it was so worth it to get clean. It feels so good. But there's actually still water on the ground here from where we showered. You can see dirty soap water from washing our bodies. Felt very nice. And we had some adventures today. Climbed up a mountain, and in climbing, broke the strap once again on my binoculars bag, and they fell and broke. So that's why you should invest in a good pair of binoculars, so they come with a good bag and a good strap. And so then I had to climb back down to where they fell to get them, because my gun was also in there. Otherwise, I would have been tempted to leave it. But I can't leave my gun. So I climbed back down and got that. And then there's no way to tie it because it had broken for like the 4th or 5th time. And I'd run out of ways to jury rig it. So I had to climb back up with that in my mouth. And so then made it to the top. Successfully planked in a couple of places on the top of the mountain. Then we climbed back down the mountain into an arroyo and started following it. And, well, early in the day I taught Brian and Curtis how to rappel. We tested out their ropes. They were pretty good. They're nylons, so they're kind of stretchy, so not what I'm used to, but they work good. They're good little ropes, especially for, what was it, 20 bucks?
Yep.
Yeah, so if you can't afford a good climbing rope, you can buy those, what are they, like 1,000-pound test? 500-pound test nylon ropes for 20 bucks. It's not a bad deal.
Oh, our climbing rope was about 5,000-pound test. The paracord was 500.
And you can, if you have a harness and the proper equipment, know the proper technique, you can have a lot of fun rappelling and mountain climbing and stuff, but I wouldn't suggest trying it without someone that knows what they're doing guiding you. I actually worked at a summer camp all summer where I taught people how to rappel 2 or 3 times, rappel and climb 2 or 3 times a week at least, sometimes more. So I'm pretty experienced. So I taught them how. We all had a lot of fun today. And then back to the arroyo, walking through there, and it's getting like deeper and more like rocky crags and like rough jagged boulders and stuff like that on the sides and even in the middle too. It's kind of sandy down the bottom, but there's a lot of like bright green, like we can tell there's definitely water there somewhere. And we found some scat that we believe was cougar scat, and at this point we hadn't found any tracks yet. We kept going. We found some tracks that I think were bear tracks. It was hard to tell for sure because they were a couple days old and kind of faded. But they appeared to be bear tracks, and it was just really eerie in there. We felt like there was probably a cougar perched somewhere watching us, and so we were on high alert, guns, and in my case, gun and knife at the ready, and found a couple of lookout points on top of boulders and scanned the surrounding cliffs and terrain. Didn't see anything. Scattered some more tracks and found the seep, which was where the water was coming from. It's pretty clear, but we still had water, so we didn't bother to gather any. Plus there was bees over there. Didn't really want to mess with those, but if we needed water, I would have. And then climbed the rest of the way out, and found some more tracks. This time, definitely cougar tracks, amongst lots of other wildlife, javelinas, and something that was probably an armadillo, because I know there's not coons out here, but the tracks were similar to coon tracks, so it's probably an armadillo. And I investigated those tracks more, found several cougar tracks and lots of other stuff. And then we hiked on out and came back to our gear and went and ate dinner at the spring, and then came back here, and that's when Brian took his shower, and then after him I took my shower when it was even colder. Brian said he was cold, and then I came out here and I was like, oh, it's so cold. But it was totally worth it. And then we'd just been sitting around the camp. Can't have a campfire, so the camp stove and lantern to detox our systems from all the strange stuff in the water we've been drinking. Even though we purified, there's still weird stuff in there. And who knows what's in the air. What with the secret government facility we found from the top of the mountain that I planked on. We took a picture. We didn't want to take any video because we didn't want to, you could only see it from a couple angles, and didn't really want to stand there very long, didn't want to get spotted. But we were able to snap one picture or two, so you get to see those. And the rest of the day has been pretty uneventful, just chilling out and getting ready for bed. Oh, by the way, if you buy a Thermarest, make sure it doesn't leak before you come out in the wilderness, because that sucks.
Yeah.
Because Brad and I figured, they're Thermarests. They're a good name brand. They're well known, been around a long time. Come highly recommended by lots of people, good reviews online and everything. But mine and Brian's both leak. And Curtis's either leaks or snagged a hole somewhere. So all of us have useless thermarests, which really sucks. But lesson learned, next time we test it out beforehand.
Day has come to an end on Thursday, December 29th here at Big Bend. It was a good day. What time is it, Kenan, right now?
It's 9:45.
9:45 at night, yeah, and it's gotten pretty chilly, as with every other night. Obviously, we have added several layers to our gear. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Pretty eventful as with the others. Nowhere near as exhausting as the initial hike out here on Tuesday. That was crazy. Crazy exhausting. But no, we've just been staying in the same area, obviously, because we have a spring here. We're sure to find water. But today we decided to head out a different direction than we did yesterday, see what else there is to see. Climbed a mountain we didn't necessarily mean to climb. We climbed that mountain trying to get to another mountain we wanted to climb, but actually, saw the mountain that it was far too much for us to do in one day. So, it's going to be a couple day endeavor, so we'll have to come back and do that. But it was good. We got some good shots, some good videos of us climbing that, coming up some little water chutes, and that was pretty nice. More fun, dangerous stuff. Kenan did teach Brian and I a new form of rappelling. I think it's been years since I've rappelled last, and I don't even remember what type of form that was. So that was fun doing that. And we set out hoping to find some new places to rappel even higher from, but unfortunately we didn't see anything. All the rock faces out here there's either nothing to anchor the rope on, no trees or no suitable rocks that will fall apart, and we don't have stake anchors to force into crevices in the ground, so that wasn't an option. And in fact, we are going to head out of here, head out of this particular part of the national park tomorrow morning, and hopefully hitchhike to find our way back, because none of us really want to do that hike again. No way. Especially at the end of the week when we're going to be more exhausted. So hopefully we'll hitchhike a ride back, which, by the way, is legal in national parks, by the way. The ranger we talked to before we went out here said, hey, do that. Go to the main office and ask if there's any good places for us to rappel from, because I would certainly like to, use all of my rope. That would be cool. But yeah, today after we climbed that mountain, we came down, went down into a little valley, a little arroyo kind of canyonlands again. Very otherworldly looking. It was so neat. Cliff edges all around us. In fact, we had to climb a couple cliffs down to get to it, and had to climb another kind of cliff to get out. But it was very green down there, and we all thought it was a spring, but also it was very remote, very secluded away from anything that anybody would ever go to. And we did see tracks down there, possible bear tracks. We definitely saw cougar tracks, javelina tracks. So it is very heavily active with wildlife, and we saw a spring down there that's not even on the map. So that may very well be the water source for all the wildlife out here. We were cautioned. We used caution. It was very spooky down there. In fact, we all had our guns at the ready, and one of us perched on the rock while keeping lookout of the other one scouting, seeing how fresh the tracks are. But it was safe. We went on, saw the spring that we didn't think would be there. So that's cool that we found a spring that's not marked. Cool. Lots of bees there though. Freaked Brian out, and nobody likes bees. But yeah, so here we are. The day is drawing to a close. It's obviously nighttime already, and we've made camp, and we're all just getting ready for bed now, trying to stay warm, and that's that. But we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Well, it's Friday morning. I wake up. My thermarest was flat all last night, and it got pretty cold last night. It's not as cold right now. I don't know where Kenan and Curtis are. Woke up and they're gone. I'm guessing Kenan went to go get more water from the spring, and Curtis maybe went with him. I don't know. Man, my lips are chapped. Oh, painful. But, okay. I have to start packing my stuff up so we can leave, because it's going to take all day to hike to the other place. To the truck.
Good morning, Curtis here. This is the morning of Friday, December 30th. Just doing my morning update. Nothing special happened last night, just another night. Cold again. Ryan's pretty cold. He slept outside, as did Kenan. But I slept in a tent, because I figure if I bought a tent, I want to put it to use. Even though it was just like $20, but still, I was warmer than last night because I was in a tent. But yeah. So yeah, nothing special happened. We are gonna ship out of the area today, get back to the truck today, and kind of hang out in that area for the next 24 hours. Hopefully, we could find some place to properly rappel from, a good enough height with appropriate anchors. So yeah, that's it.
Well, here we are at a rest stop by Goat Mountain. Kenan just got picked up. Curtis hitchhiked, probably record time. Stuck his thumb out, got the first car that went by. So Kenan is on the way to the pickup, and he'll be here in, I don't know, probably an hour. This trip was made possible by Nalgene. Tougher than they look. We're on our way to Castellon, a canyon along a dirt road, and we've come across a hut. The natives left it behind, but it is ours now.
Dude, this would have been a great place to make camp. Oh my gosh, I wish this was out where we were so we could sleep in it.
Yeah. Dude, look what they use as a roof. Devil's walking stick.
Yeah. Dude, I wish this was at our camp, Kenan, so we could sleep in this.
Dude, you know how much trouble we'd be in if we got caught sleeping in this? It wouldn't just be a warning.
Who gets us out to where we went to?
If something like this was out there, then more people would be out there, and rangers and stuff.
Oh, it's cool back here.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. Creepy crawlers.
People probably hit their heads on these things. People must have been shorter back then. Like about this tall. Well, that was interesting. Okay, heading back toward Castellon.
Yeah, we were, again, we've been out here 4 nights, right? Yes.
Yeah.
This will be our 5th day out here. We've been out here for 4 nights, and So many times we have pointed way out here to this canyon, this huge mesa all around, and wishing we could get to it, but just being way beyond our reach. So here it is, the beautiful Santa Elena Canyon and Rio Grande River.
Well, we're right on the border. We're in tourist country now, folks. No more back trails or anything like that. This is where everyone comes. Talk about skipping rocks across to Mexico, right?
One epic skip. I found this little hut of some sort. Someone or something has sheltered here. It's hard to tell what, because the tracks are all like drag marks. Because you have to kind of shuffle to get in here, so it's nothing clearly defined. But gonna venture into the unknown.
It stops there?
We hear.
Yeah. Go, go, go! He literally did fall.
No, I got drugged in.
Dude! Curtis, this is awesome!
I didn't fall, I got drugged down here.
I've never been in a plant cave before. Does it go?
Kind of. Very small. Something definitely lives in here. This is a game trail. Go, go, go. I want to see.
We want to see.
Okay, okay.
Alright, people.
If I get eaten, it's your fault.
What?
Because you want to see.
Still moving forward. Hey, you don't have gear on you like me. Ah. Oh, wow. Kidding, you shouldn't be stopped.
Might not being caught.
Alright, folks. Here we go. Curtis is back there. Curtis is with us.
Yeah.
I've been eating.
What's up, y'all? I see you. Probably, I don't know if you see me.
Okay, here we go. Let me turn this around here. Okay. Alright, stop. Alright. Back in business, folks. We got a light on now. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Huh? What?
Are we going?
Do you want to back out so you can get out?
I'm just continuing for now.
Okay. Ugh. All right, folks, we are in, and it is tight in here. All right. Oh. Come on, Curtis. Come on.
You know, Cougar's gonna come back and be like, what?
Yeah.
You can't go further?
Very, very little.
Why?
It gets a lot more narrow.
So we've been through narrower.
Hello in there.
Let's
Hello.
try it. Let's try it. And if we get
We
stuck,
saw
we'll
a
just stand
plant
up.
cave, so we're discovering.
Okay.
All right. We are back in this very strange cave made out of plants. It's so weird, right on the Rio Grande River. And this huge canyon, the biggest canyon I've seen, and tallest cliffs I've seen, and this cave of plants in the middle of the desert. So weird. You gonna make it, Brian? You gonna make it? You gonna make it? Ugh. Oh, Kenan, your water. Yeah.
Can you pass it forward without hitting me?
Ugh. Watch your legs, I'm right behind your feet. Don't punch me in the face with your boot.
Kenan, you sure you can't carry this? Curtis, you filming?
Yeah.
Okay. Move forward now. I know, I can see it.
Ugh. I know you wish you were here. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Ugh. Kenan, how much further is this?
I don't know. Oh, okay, good.
Cool. I want to go see Castellon before the sun goes down. Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Oh my god. Curtis, over here. I want to see this. Okay, folks. Look at that. It's working. You can just see his feet coming out. The thing is as tall as Kenan's shoe. That's it. Oh man. Oh man. All right, Nat Geo, I want you to be looking at us. If you're hiring anyone right now, I want you to know that none of us are afraid to, get a little dirty for a good shot. Okay? All right. Just so you know, Brian Mizell, Curtis Brewer, and Kenan Koenig. All right. Dude, with gear, this is so hard. All right. Folks, I think this is probably the most exciting footage we've gotten so far.
Just
Kenan,
because it's so unexpected.
yeah. Kenan, are you stuck?
No, I'm just scouting a route out.
Dude, imagine with you at night.
Oh, dude. That'd be creepy. So creepy. You following through here at night?
All right. Curtis,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the camera for you at the end of this thing,
All right.
and then just pick it up.
Okay.
Ow. Ah. All right. And for the best shot, keep it like a ways in front of you.
All right.
Oh man, my butt pocket's stuck in something. A bamboo shoot went down my pocket. Gosh. Oh, whoa. This part's really tiny. Okay, folks, I'm leaving the camera for Curtis now. So,
Bricurken, are you serious?
I'm gonna leave it right here for him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to take this gear off, guys. It's getting stuck. Oh.
Dude, this is so sweet. Well, now we've crawled through a bamboo tunnel.
Okay. Great. Stuck on there. Okay. Here we go.
Pull the piece of bamboo out of the spot.
Oh. All right, Curtis.
Alrighty.
Get ready for like 6-inch clearance here, buddy.
Okay. Not even. 6 inches because I already went through it. It was like 4.
Stuck on something.
My mouth is all dry from the dirt.
Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Oh, right there is it? No?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, right where your hand is.
Hello, I made it to you successfully, Mr. Camera. This is pretty interesting. It's awesome. A bamboo cave, a tunnel, right in the middle of the desert. Yeah.
Dude, the cave keeps going. It's turned into rock.
Yeah. Are you serious? We gotta climb back through?
Is there a way out?
Oh man, now we're gonna have to climb rocks to get out. Awesome. Oh.
Dude, I pulled one like literally out of my shirt's down. I pulled one out of my pants in my crotch. Really? Yes. And you didn't realize it was there. It came down.
All right, Brian. Here's the camera. You'll have to film me getting out of this thing.
I will. Can you pass it through?
Right here. Got it. All right. Got it. Oh, that was awesome. And that's what we crawled into.
Give a nice view of the top. We were underneath all of that.
Underneath, folks.
Thank you.
Wow, that was something. It really was.
Well, out here in the desert, it gets so dry, our hands aren't exactly used to it, and this will happen. Like what happened, yeah, it's weird, but the skin splits apart from the fingernail, causing it to bleed, and that's exactly how dry it is out here. It's really strange. Wedge climbing is what happened here.
One-handed, folks. One-handed. Been doing a lot of stuff out here. One hand. Because I can't take the camera, or I can't not get the cool shot right. So, climbing rocks right now, one-handed.